What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So we finally hit, after 4 years, we finally hit 100,000 subscribers. So as a special thank you for you guys, I figured I will show you guys all of our animals. So starting off, I know it's kind of weird, but we do have 9 chickens as well, 3 ducks. So this is Patch, we have Pickles, and we also have Ducky, which was our original duck. All right, you can go home now. There you go. Okay guys, so we are here inside of the skunk enclosure, and in here we have Walter and Oreo. Walter is our geriatric skunk. He's pushing about 9 years old, and Oreo is about 4 years old. Both of them were rescues. So in here we are in the crocodile house. Again, this is also temporary until I build a bigger one. But in here we have turtles and crocodiles or alligators. Let's see, we'll start over here. Let's start with War Turtle over here. Don't you go after my foot. Don't you go after my foot. Oh, she's going after my feet. Oh, she's going after my feet. So this is War Turtle, our common snapping turtle. She was also a rescue. When we got her, she was triple the weight that she is now. Thank God. She's still chunky, but she's doing a lot better. We have, come here. Come here. Nope, come here. Charmander, come here. All right, so we have Sylvie and Charmander. This one's Charmander, this one's Sylvie. Are American alligators. Both of these are females. These guys are actually kept illegally in the Keys. They were confiscated and given to us. So pretty cool, our American alligator babies. So one of my favorite animals, this has always been a childhood dream of mine, is this big boy right here. So this is Squirtle, the alligator snapping turtle. I know a lot of people make fun of me for naming him Squirtle, but I absolutely do love him. Don't bite yourself. He was given to us by the state as well. I was so excited to get this guy. All right, stop biting yourself. Back you go. Okay, so in this one we have 2 Snyder's Dwarf caymans. These guys are absolutely amazing. I cannot wait for them to get bigger. They are a pair. They don't have a name yet, but I absolutely love these guys. They look like little dinosaurs. Oh, wait, come here, come here. All right, so this one was a fan's favorite. So this is Chomper. Chomper we have had, there's a mosquito on his nose. You guys probably can't see that. So we've had Chomper since he was about the size of the Snyder's Dwarf caymans. He is a, did you just sneeze because of the bug? So he is a Cuvier's Dwarf cayman. Again, he was about the size of the other guys when we got him, but now, as you can see, he's getting much bigger. I absolutely love Chomper. All right, this little booger right here that always wants to bite my finger off. So this is Castro. Castro is a Cuban red-eared slider. He was illegally imported from Cuba, and he was confiscated at Miami airport, and he was brought to us when he was about the size of a quarter. As you can see, he's obviously a lot bigger now. So pretty cool, love him. And last but not least in here, the girl, the psychopath, we have Carnage. So Carnage is our Cuban Nile hybrid crocodile. Oh yeah, she is all but nice. That's the best way I could put that. We also have 2 tortoises. We have a female sulcata tortoise. Right now, I'm in the process of actually building the tortoise enclosure. That's gonna be a whole episode when I am done. And we also have a smaller redfoot tortoise as well that was an owner surrender. So we're here inside of the fox cage with our lovely little fox family. So in total, we have 6 foxes. We have Taz and Onyx, who are still in quarantine. They actually are getting neutered here in the next week, right? Yeah, in the next week, they're getting neutered. Then they're gonna have to go through a 3-week process where they're still alone. Then they get a booster shot with their vaccines and then come in here with these guys, which I will film a whole episode on that as well. But in here we have Ruby, Dixie, Swiper, and Loki. So these are our foxes. Dixie was our original first fox. Then we got Swiper from FWC shortly after we got Dixie. Didn't get Swiper fixed fast enough, ended up with Loki. And then Ruby is one of the 7 foxes that we actually rescued. So this is everything. Oh wait, no, we still have one more animal outside. Let's go. Okay guys, so we also have Snickers. Snickers was found in the middle of a highway. You're okay, you're okay. Was found in the middle of a highway at 3 a.m. in the morning and was brought to us by a really good friend, Snakeaholics, Kevin. I hate airplanes, but so Snickers is also part of the family and he is adorable. Now guys, before we go into the snake building, I do have to tell you, I will be in Dallas on August 6th and 7th for Aquashella. So if you guys are in the Dallas area, make sure you swing by there, come say what's up to me. I will be at the Custom Aquariums or Vision Cage booth, whichever one you prefer to call it. But I will be at Aquashella, so make sure you guys come by and say hi. So let's go in the snake building. So coming on over here in this first cage, I have 2 eastern diamondback rattlesnakes. I have a third, but we'll get to him here in a little bit. But I have Venom and Savannah, the eastern diamondback rattlesnakes. Coming on down here, I actually have Osiris, which is a female Egyptian banded cobra. Coming to the next cage, I have the 3 or trio of gaboon vipers. And then going all the way down here on the floor, I have the Mexican West Coast rattlesnakes. So these guys are all massive right now, especially her. She's getting ready to drop a bunch of babies. I don't know if the other female is gravid. And then the male is Wasabi. Wasabi is a beautiful golden boy. So in this cage here, I have a golden lancehead or a Colombian lancehead, whichever one you want to call it. Coming up on the next cage up, I have a puff adder who is black and gold. I absolutely love that puff adder. Coming on here, I have a rhino viper. So this one is actually a female and I just got a male. We'll meet him here in a little bit. And then in this top cage, I have a pair of prairie rattlesnakes. You know, it's crazy. We've done all these snakes already and I'm nowhere near done. So in this cage, I have Omerta, who is our South American rattlesnake or neotropical rattlesnake, whatever you would like to call it. That is a male. I have Lori in the cage below. Lori she is a gaboon viper. I've had her since she was a tiny little death worm. Absolutely love Lori. Also a fan favorite on the channel. Coming down here, so I'm not even gonna try to say their common name because they really don't have a common name here in the United States, but these are the Bothrops diporus. I am the only person in the United States that has these in a private collection. And down here in the bottom cage, I have a trio, 1 male, 2 females of the Massasauga rattlesnakes. So coming over on this side, we have a pygmy rattlesnake. We've had her for about 2 years now. Down below her, we have a Vipera amidites, also known as the horn viper. He's actually gonna be going to my sister very, very soon. Coming down here, we have a Eurocone rattlesnake and another neotropical rattlesnake. I have both of them together. I got them at the same time. They're roughly about the same size, which the Eurocone is a female and our good friends over at Primitive Predators have a male. And also the little one, the neotropical rattlesnake in here, I always get them confused, is also a female, which is a mate for Omerta. Coming down here, I have a North Pacific rattlesnake. Coming down on the bottom cage here, I actually have a female Brazilian lancehead. She is absolutely crazy. I'm actually selling her, so she won't be here too much longer. But she's still here now, so you guys get to see her. Starting at the bottom of this stack, I have 2 canebrakes or timber rattlesnakes, whatever you want to call them. Basically, wherever you come from, they're called different, but it's the same snake. I have 2 females in here. I have August and Bellatrix, and then I have Kratos, the male eastern diamondback rattlesnake in here as well, because I'm trying to make a hybrid snake known as a batwing. So pretty cool if I do create those. I literally posted something on my story on Instagram and 1 million people hit me up saying they want them if I do create them. So I think that would be pretty cool. So moving on up, I have the female forest cobra, the psychopath that tries to kill me or anybody that takes her out. Above her, I have the male forest cobra. And then above him, I have the baby, which isn't really a baby anymore, king cobra. So in here, I have a very elusive snake. This snake is almost like it's invisible, so much so that anything it really touches becomes invisible. That's why it looks like there's no bedding in here. But there is actually a snake in here. It's rubbed against the glass. I'm just kidding, guys. So this is an empty vision cage. I'm actually looking for something new to put in here. But coming down here, I have the het melanistic male Western diamondback rattlesnake. Say that 10 times fast. Going in the cage below him, I have the female who looks like she's having a bit of a rough shed right now, female monocle cobra. And then it looks like I have a cage open. Oh, that's right. So I also have the male monocle cobra. There he is. The male monocle cobra, which is the father to all the babies that we have. as well. He is het sunset, or he's an albino het sunset monocle cobra, and he is awesome. He's probably the chillest monocle cobra I have ever owned. So, in your cage, there you go. So in here I have an albino male western diamondback rattlesnake who I will actually be posting for sale very, very soon. In here I have another invisible snake. Down here I have a Mojave rattlesnake, that a male that I actually did just post for sale. Coming on over here to the big visions, down at the bottom I have Crusher, the rabbit eater. In the cage above him I have the boy that is always, I feel like, sleeping. Blue, the Argentinian black and white tegu. Into this cage, we have the world famous rapper, Little John. I'm just kidding. So we got Little John, who is a Indo-Malaysian hybrid cross king cobra, who is just a sweetheart, aren't you? Yes, you are. Okay, so coming up in the next cage, this beautiful golden boy here, who just shed, is Anubis, the Malaysian king cobra. Hey, wanna come say hi to your fans? Hey, what? Why are you hiding from me? No? Okay. All right, so moving on to the rack here. So the rack has, man, the rack's got a lot of stuff in it. Some of the stuff isn't even mine. It's some stuff I'm babysitting, just like all this stuff over here. But I mean, I have an Eastern Diamondback that I'm actually gonna sell here, a Gaboon. I have the Anacondas. I have the ball python. So this is the, I smell like rabbit. I probably shouldn't be doing this, but I have, you know, the ball python, right? No, banana pied ball python. Don't yell at me, Jeremy. So that is a male. These are all owner surrenders. The albino ball python, I'm not gonna touch them because I smell like rabbit. The axanthic female. Yeah, Mexican jumping vipers, all that fun stuff. Actually, over here, one of these snakes is actually mine, which is this little one right here. I'm actually currently working on a cage for this. So this is Coral Snake, not a coral snake, but Coral's snake, my daughter. This is her cute little corn snake that she's had for a little while now. So I'm actually currently working on its cage, and it is gonna be going in the next room that we will see here in a minute. Doop. So coming on in here into my shower, just kidding, well, it is a bathroom. So this is the bathroom inside the snake building. This is also where I do my quarantine and breed, well, my rodents. So I have 2 snakes in quarantine right now, a rhino viper baby and also a Atheris chlorechus male for my female. I also have all my rats. Again, I have, well, not again, but I have 2 rats in each one of these, a male and a female, which these guys I'm basically doing just to, hi mama, I'm just doing to get rat pinkies because, even though I didn't pull these guys in time, but simple fact that rat pinkies and rats are very expensive right now. So I do have a couple of little breeding projects to, well, save me money. So coming on in here into the tree viper room or vivarium room, also my pain in the butt room. So I'm still, this room is a huge work in progress for me. This is my pride and joy of the zoo. So starting off in this cage, I have my green mamba that my sister got me. I don't have anything in here yet. I'm still looking for, let's just say, the right animal for this enclosure. In here, this enclosure was built by Serpa Design, the boy, the man, the myth, the legend, Tanner. In here I have the squamageras. I have 5 squamageras in here. Or squams, whatever you want to call it. This is the cage I'm currently building for my daughter's corn snake right now. It's out on my workbench. In this cage, I have the flat-nosed pit viper. Yes, I have a male flat-nosed pit viper. I also have another pair, which you guys will meet here in a little bit, that I still need to build an enclosure for. But this is a baby and he was a good size for this one. So coming on down here, I have the 3 female eyelash vipers. I have a green one. She always likes to sit up on the mist head, mist king head, whatever you want to call it, and then 2 yellows. Come into this cage, which she's kind of hiding right now, or he, I should say. I have the Pope's tree viper. In here, I have snakes that I thought I was gonna sell, but turns out I'm not gonna sell them. These are the Trimosaurus purpuromaculatus, or perps, most people call them, but I have the female, which is this beautiful red-eyed, well, she was red, but she's slowly turning green snake. And then I have the green male there in the back. Coming on over here, I have the female bamboo pit viper. This cage is actually gonna be getting redone very soon. This is next on the list to redo before I even start building the other 2 new cages I have. Over here, I have 2 female fancy pan vipers. Looking for a male for this lovely pair, or lovely ladies, I should say. Over here, let's see, I have my all-time favorite tree viper species, 2 beautiful vipers. These guys I'm super stoked about. A very slow-growing species of snake. I have lots of plants. Plants don't count, they're not animals. In these 2 totes, I have a baby pair of white-lipped tree vipers. Pretty stoked about those, to grow those up and put them in an enclosure as well. I have in this one a green Insularis. So most famous ones are the blue Insularis, but they come in also green and also yellow. Now below her, I have another adult pair of flat-nosed pit vipers as well. And what else am I missing? I'm missing something else. Wait, what's in this one? That's the male. Oh, this one, duh. Okay, so in here I have a male eyelash viper. So that is the male for the 3 females. I'm actually going to be moving them into one of those cages after I redo it, but I want them to have enough space to get away from everybody. Okay, so behind all of these guys, I actually have my female Theris chlorechis. She's in this cage for right now, but she will be getting a new cage here soon. Last but not least in this room, well, I have 2 animals left in this room, is this beautiful girl. So this is a temple viper from the Philippines. She's actually in shed right now. We're not really counting fish in this because I guess I kind of do have my daughter's goldfish too. But yeah, but last but not least, I just did a video on him not too long ago. We have Crush, the fly river turtle. I don't have lights on him right now. He's only down here on the floor currently because I'm actually gonna be rebuilding his rack, which that cage you saw a few minutes ago is gonna be going over him, as well as another one. You're not supposed to hide behind me, buddy. So we have Crush, the fly river turtle. He's actually not gonna be living in this cage or this tank too much longer. He's gonna be getting an upgraded tank and might be going in the house just because I don't really have a place big enough for it. I think that's all the animals. I think, I could be wrong. Actually, wait, there's 2 more animals I wanna show you guys. Let's go see them. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Your big nose. I know, I figured it was. So this is Cherokee, our bloodhound, and that is Rontu, our little shrimp weasel. Rontu, come here. Rontu. Rontu, the little shrimp weasel. All right, guys, so that is all 122, I believe, if my math is correct, of our animals here at the house/zoo. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode. Huge, huge thank you to all of my amazing Patreons. If you guys would like to become a Patreon, check out the link below. Again, I will be at Aquashell at Dallas, August 6th and 7th, I believe are those dates. So I will see you guys there if you're in the Dallas area. Huge thank you for watching as well, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!